Hi friends, Chelsea Rich here with 913 Hair Studio. Today's video is not a tutorial, but it's just a chat. I'm gonna tell you all about the 5 products I can because I have lived without a lot these days. It's the 5 products I don't want to live without. Now, before I went to hair school, I was one of those people who would just blow dry their hair upside down, which is fine. But then I was introduced to a lot of these products and they forever changed my life. I felt like I looked like a supermodel with Victoria's Secret hair after using these products. So I just wanted to share with you 5 of my favorite things that I don't want to live without. Some of these products help keep my hair healthy, some of them give me insane gorgeous volume, and some of them help me so I don't have to wash my hair so often. So a little fact about me, I unfortunately have a super sensitive head. It's been frustrating my whole life. It's just the cards I've been dealt and I have to deal with it. My family makes fun of me and you know what? Whatever. It's just my head. And for a really long time, I didn't use anything to detangle my hair. And I thought I was going to live the rest of my life in pain until I found It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Conditioner. I'm not kidding when I say this, it is a miracle for me. Let me tell you why it's good. It'll tell you on the back too, so read it and weep, people. It does so many great things on top of detangling my hair, which is a huge reason of why I don't want to live without it. It's amazing because it's also a heat protectant against my blow dryer, which love that. It adds shine and makes it super soft. And on top of all of these things, it smells so good. That's something about hair product that everybody can get behind. You have to love the way it smells. And hair products smell so good and you love them even more when they smell great. Do you agree? I don't use a ton. I get really tangly up through this section here. The majority of it up through here. I'm not gonna go crazy, just a few spritzes here and there. A little goes a long way. And the thing I love about this giant bottle is it should last you quite a while, which is great. It's a little bit on the pricier side. It is worth every penny, especially if you're like me and unfortunately have a sensitive scalp. The second product that I do not want to live without, literally ever, is a root pump. Big Sexy root pump is by far my favorite. I have tried multiple other root pumps and nothing has come close to the Big Sexy one. There's a root pump and there's also a root pump plus. I think the root pump plus is designed more for thicker, maybe more coarse hair, and the regular root pump is designed more for fine-haired people like me. The cool thing about the root pump plus, however, is it has a humidity resistant in it, so it's really good for summertime. So to be honest, I have both and I use the root pump plus more in the summer because I want to have volume that lasts all day. Who doesn't? One of the great features about this product is it has a spray nozzle for the mousse to come out of, so you don't have to tip anything upside down and have a giant glob and don't know where to put it. I love this one because it's pretty affordable, and because you don't have to use so much, one bottle of this can last you quite a long time, which is awesome. I always have a miniature size in my carry-on whenever I go anywhere, which isn't gonna happen again for a long time, and that's okay. So when using this product, you really want to shake it up. I like to take about inch sections and I like to start pretty close to my part. I don't like to do it right on my part, but I like to go up and then I like to spray it right on that part line. And I like to just go through and do about inch sections all the way down to about right above my ear. Here. Same thing on the other side. Give it a good rub in wherever you placed it. Then I like to go through and blow dry, and I like to go in those same sections that I did. They don't have to be exactly the same, just close to it. Blow dry the opposite way of the way you want it to lay. Give it a cool shot, and that way it'll cool while it's up there and cool in that over-directed position, and then go all through, leave it up there, blow dry this back corner while all your hair is up there so it has a chance to cool even more, and you'll have a chance to get this back section dry, which everybody knows it takes the longest to dry. Then when you bring it back down, you will see all the great volume you just built. All the good volume you just worked so hard for. Another volumizing spray that I love, and I love to pair it up with my Big Sexy, is this IGK Next Level Heat Activated Volume Spray. I love it because you can use it on wet or dry hair. It's not so much a mousse as much as it is a spray, so I love to pair it up with my Big Sexy root pump just because I like to put it up through my front section, and that really helps me get good volume right up through here. I also love it because I can use it on day 2 hair if I feel like my hair is a little lifeless, or if I air dried and want to give my hair some life the next day, you can put it in on dry hair. It is a heat activated volumizer, so you do have to use your blow dryer with it, but it's super easy to use and it just gives your hair great volume on day 2 if you need it. The third thing I don't want to live without is a texturizing spray. I discovered texturizing spray just a few years ago, and wah, it has changed my life. It's changed my hair. It's changed everything about me. It has taken my styling to the next level. 2 of my favorites are the Living Proof that you've seen in a lot of my videos, Dry Volume Blast, and I also love the Kenra Dry Texture Spray. Both smell so good, and they just add so much volume to limp, lifeless hair, or they just finish off your style to make it look so like effortless and cool. Because like I've said so many times before, all this is about is feeling cool. So you guys have seen in so many of my videos before, you just give it a good shake, lift and spray, lift and spray, and look, it just adds so much life and love. See, no texture spray, boom, roasted. The Living Proof is a little bit more on the expensive side, but seriously worth the money. The Kenra Dry Texture is a little bit more on the affordable side. Both are awesome. I've also gotten one from Sally Beauty Supply that was like 11 bucks, and it worked really well. The fourth thing that I don't want to live without is dry shampoo. It is life-changing. If you don't have to wash your hair as much, praise be. Sometimes I'll use dry shampoo after I wash my hair. Sometimes I'll use it a couple days after I wash my hair. I just use it whenever I feel like it. I feel like I've trained my hair to be less greasy by washing it less. The less you wash your hair, the less greasy it is, the less you need dry shampoo. That's just how it works. Quarantine is a great time to train your hair to say, hey, I don't need to wash you this much. You don't need to be that greasy. But in the meantime, dry shampoo is a life-changing, game-changing product. I love this Living Proof dry shampoo. Again, a little on the pricey side, but worth it. I've used a lot of different dry shampoos. I've used like drugstore dry shampoos, I've used middle of the road dry shampoos, and I've used expensive ones like Living Proof. I like them all. They all work a little differently. There's even dry shampoos out there that are tinted to your hair color, so you don't even remotely have to worry about any white residue at all. Genius, lovely, great. Now with dry shampoo, you really want to focus on holding it far enough away from your roots so you don't get too much concentrated in one spot or you don't get too much of the white residue. Shake it up, take your section, spray it right in at the root, go through, do another section. You get the idea. You've seen me do it. Then you want to wait 30 seconds to a minute, rub it all in there, and I especially brush it through when my hair's a little bit more on the greasy side. And then boom, you look in the mirror and you're like, do I have clean, gorgeous, beautiful hair? And last but not least is a lightweight hairspray. I've used this one in almost all of my videos. Healthy, sexy hair, so touchable, lightweight hairspray. By far my go-to favorite for lightweight hairsprays because it's not so heavy and sticky and yucky. I'm totally cool wearing it daily if I wanted to, or if I just need it for styles like this that I do once, maybe twice a week. I just love it because I am not into crunchy hair. I want my hair to be literally touchable afterwards, but have a little bit of hold. This is that best of both worlds, and it smells good and it works well. 10 out of 10 recommend. If you can't tell, I'm just a big fan of the sexy hairline. Now, obviously, since I have been on YouTube for all of 15 minutes, I'm not getting paid for any of these products. Someday I would love to be. When I like something, I just want to tell everybody. This is my shout from the rooftop video of all the products I love and do not want to live without. I have travel size in almost all of them. Where am I going? Great question. Nowhere. I'm going to Puerto Vallarta and I'm leaving Los living room. Here's the deal, guys. I want to know the products that you love to use. I'm a creature of habit. When I love something, I stick with it. I will try new things. I don't like to try new things, but I will try them. And it turns out sometimes I love the new things I try. However, what I'm saying is I want to know about more products. So why don't you guys tell me the products that you love to use on your hair? If you have a question about any of these products that I talked about today, DM me on Instagram, chelsearich.hair, or drop a comment down below. That's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week.